this is Chelsea with Rebornsareus. I finally have time to do everybody's detail videos. It was a really bad month after coming back from Rose. And my biggest distraction was I rescued a stray cat that we had in our yard, and you know, I had to set a trap, and it was very expensive, and I had to take him to the vet, and things just kept piling up on things I needed to do, and I never got a chance to make another video. But now that he's feeling better, he's in the house, his weight's up a little bit, he's doing a lot better, so I finally have some extra time on my hands. And I'm so sorry that it has taken me so long to do these. I was going to do them last week. I only get a couple days off a week. Tuesdays and Sundays are my biggest days. And of course, to boot it all off, we had a very rainy day, and there was just no light in this house whatsoever, and there was no way I could do a details video in that. So I had to wait, and here we are to next Tuesday, and luckily the weather is a lot nicer, so I'm gonna try to do all the babies, the new babies that arrived, but I'm also going to do my Rose babies, because I realized I never showed them on camera. So, the first little girl I'm going to show is Dakota Eleanor, as you guys remember. And she is the prototype Jamie Lynn Powers Aria Sunshine kit. She is gorgeous. As I said in my box video, I saw her in the show, and I just never made it back to the booth, and I really regretted it. But luckily, this sweet little girl was still available, so I got to snag her. So what I really love the most about this kit is this really cute chin. So sweet. And as you can see, she was painted beautifully. She's got her rooted eyelashes and the milk bumps. It doesn't really show up well on camera, but she's got the pink above the eye like a baby her age would have. Her lips are painted to perfection. It doesn't really show up too well, but she's got a nice redder mark on her forehead. Come on, focus. Sorry guys, my camera is acting up. So she's got painted hair, and it's painted to be like really blonde and really fine. It's very pretty. I love it. Her ears, and again, these are a little redder. The red's not really showing up on camera, though it's not too red. I don't want you guys to think that you know, it's exaggerated. And she was painted by Bobby Barefoot of Realborn. So other side of her ear. Let me see if I can get to the back of her head. Yeah, you can see the beautiful swirl. And then this sweet girl is full-limbed, and she's a chunker. You can see the really light mottling. It's not overdone. Her creases are just painted beautifully. And she's a big girl. I'd say she's 0 to 3 month sizes, or 3 to 6, depending on the fit of the clothes. Her nails are gorgeous. And her vinyl is just so soft. And again, the redness isn't really, or the colors aren't, she's not this yellow either. For some reason, she's showing up really yellow on camera. She's not this yellow. So again, she's full-limbed. Excuse me. And then she's got a closed hand here. Beautiful painting. And she came in this outfit, and I wanted to do her details video in this because I love how it shows off her limbs. So here's her chunk-a-monk legs, her knee. And again, you can see the slight mottling. She's not this yellow. And her beautiful nails. Knees. And beautiful toes. And I love that one foot. I love how it gets like deeper here. So cute. And that would be Miss Dakota. So I will be right back with the next baby. And welcome back, guys. We are back with our second baby. This is my Tiger Lily, and she was reborn by Melissa's Miracles on Facebook. And again, I saw this little sweetie. I actually held her at the show, and again, I didn't have time to make it back to the booth, and I never got a chance to purchase her, and I really regretted it, especially looking at the photos after Rose. And so I checked out her Facebook, and luckily, I mean, I'm sad these babies didn't sell at the show, but I'm very happy it worked out for me. So luckily I got to purchase her, and she's home with me. So this is Miss Tina July, if you remember from her box opening. She's the Tiger Lily sculpt. So she's got beautifully painted eyebrows. And nice blue eyes. And as you can see, everything is creased beautifully. Her lips, she's got the nice mottling on the cheeks. Beautiful. As you can see, this girl has rooted hair. Sorry, the light's hitting it and making it shiny, but it's a little bit thicker on the top and a little bit more baby fine on the sides. It is so beautiful. And she's got a little bit of, it just has to be smoothed down, but you can see the swirl. So beautiful. Okay. A beautiful ear. I love how they look kind of wet on the inside. And you know, again, the colors never show up correctly on a video like this. So you know, her color is gorgeous. It's not this is making her a little pinker, I think. But she really is a gorgeous girl. Painted beautifully. And she has full limbs. And focus. There we go. You cannot really see the mottling on her. And one of the things I really love with my babies, I love mottling. So I don't mind if it's like really pronounced mottling. I love that about reborns. So it's one of the things I look for usually. I mean, not all my babies have heavy mottling, but it's one of the things I keep my eyes out for when I'm looking for a new baby. And she's a tiny girl. This little one's about 19 inches. her shoulder. And you can see, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but you can see her veining right there on her wrist. It's really gorgeous. Obviously, it shows up way better in person. She did wonderful with her nails. I love her nails. She's so beautiful. There's her hand. And on a cloth body, obviously, and her diaper. And like I said, she is full-limbed, so you can see the mottling again, which, like I said, I really, really love. Her beautiful feet. This kid has gorgeous feet. Beautiful toes. And you can see veining. Again, I don't think it shows up too well on camera. But, I mean, this girl is flawless. There is not a speck wrong with her. I love how the toes are spread a little bit here. And she put the blue on the bottom of the feet that a really new baby like this would have. So, I love that. And I love that toe, that, like, this line that goes across. I love that one toe. But she really is a gorgeous girl. So, I really suggest looking up Melissa's Miracles on Facebook. I think she's still got some babies from the show for sale, so you'll have to go see. I haven't been on there since I bought this girl, and it's been a few months, so you'd have to see, but I think she's still got some little ones available, so very, very beautiful girl. So, again, I'll be back in just a minute. I got quite a few babies to show today, so bear with me, guys. Be back in a flash. Alrighty, and I am back in a flash. Hope that didn't take too long for you guys. Okay, so up next we have Reborn Meg by Pat Moulton. She is a cuddle baby, and she was made by Melanie Math of My Blissful Babies. My Blissful Babies is on Facebook. I one of the really cool thing I just saw on Facebook yesterday, for the 2020 Rose Doll Show, she's actually going to do the Rosebuds, help with the Rosebuds class, so that's really cool, because her work is beautiful. So, and this little girl we did buy at the Rose Doll Show. I was there with my mom, and she fell head over heels in love with this sweet girl. It was the first time she's gone to any Reborn anything, and I was like, oh my god, how can I not buy her? And my mom, like, literally, like, sits in the chair at night and holds this sweet girl. So, her name is Tulip Faye. You know, my mom, it's funny, she thinks she's my doll, and she's a part of my collection, and she wanted me to name her, but I basically took all the suggestions she came up with and put together a name out of that. And like I said, she cuddles with her at night and everything, so even though she's considered my doll, she's more my mom's doll. And I guess she fell in love with this sweet girl so much because I guess she looks a lot like me and my sister did when we were new like this. So she hit her heartstrings the right way, I guess is how you would put it. And we were both preemies, so her size, like, helps my mom with that, and she's just very, very loved doll. And I think this is the first time that I actually brought this sweet girl on camera in a video for you guys. The babies I actually bought at Rose, I didn't have a box opening for. Obviously, I bought them at the show, so... And I apologize so much that it took me so long to get this sweet girl up on camera for you. So, obviously, you guys know what a cuddle body looks like. I'm not going to show you that. You guys can see it in the sleeper and everything. And basically, she doesn't have any limbs, and she's just super duper cuddly. Her skin tone isn't this dark. It just shows up this way on camera. But Melanie really did a beautiful job with painting. Melanie Math also at the show, she won an award at the awards banquet. I forgot what the award was, but I think it was People's Choice for advanced hair painting. Don't hold me against that if I'm wrong. I have a picture of it in my photos on Facebook, but off the top of my head, I'm not quite sure. But, I mean, and it just shows that she deserved to win an award. Her artwork is beautiful. You will see why when I show you the painted hair. So, here is her beautiful lips. It doesn't show up too well on camera, but Melanie put the sucking blister on her lips that obviously a really new baby like this would have. Her nose is a little pinker, though it doesn't show up well on camera. Beautiful rooted eyelashes. They are perfection. You can see her eyebrows are just gorgeous. And she's got you can faintly see it. She's got a nice little scratch up here like a baby would have. She's just a really above and beyond cuddle baby. So the hair goes over from her eyebrows, and you can see the ear and how it looks wet like a real baby's would be. And as you guys can see, this hair is just gorgeous. It's just so beautiful. She did a little wave there. You can see in the back the swirl. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. You can see where it's thinner in some spots and thicker in other places where it probably would be on a real baby. And the bottom. And she is just so gorgeous, guys. I mean, obviously I don't have much to show you with this one. She's got just a painted head, but like I said, I mean, completely, as far as cuddle babies go, just completely above and beyond. This is definitely a higher quality cuddle baby by far, and she is just so gorgeous. And like I said, she's my mom's little princess. So, and it was so funny in our hotel room at when we went to Rose. I would be getting ready to go in the shower, or I'd come out of the bathroom, and she'd be gently placing her on one of the hotel pillows and talking to her, and it was just the sweetest thing to see. I mean, ever since I told my mom about my reborns, she's loved my reborns, but this was the first time that I've truly seen her interact with one the way she had in that hotel room. So it was just wonderful to see. And so this little girl is definitely a keeper baby. She is going nowhere ever. Alrighty, I'll be back in a few minutes with the next one. And we are back, guys, with the next little baby. And I am so excited to tell you about this baby. Again, this is the first time she's made an appearance on camera. This is the Realborn June 7-month size, as you guys are, I'm sure, all aware. She's got the half torso. Look at that sweet little face. And I'm just so thrilled to be able to share her with you guys. I actually won this sweet girl in the raffle at the tea party. Um, it's something that I just could never have expected in a million years. It was literally the last drawing of the entire Rose show. Um, it was just like I cried, guys, when they called my name. I am not a lucky person, especially raffle wise, by any means. And um, this sweet girl is just I never in a million years could have ever thought I would win. Like I said, she is the and I've kept her raffle tag on. She's the Realborn June 7th month awake, reborn by Linda Hill, whose babies are phenomenal. I never thought I would be able to afford one of her babies, so it just makes the whole experience that much more special to me. I have her in her original outfit. I haven't done her hair. Like, guys, I'm planning on keeping this one in prime condition. I don't plan on changing her. You will probably rarely see her. This girl is my prized possession. She's just perfection in every way. Not that, I think of my reborns all of perfection in every way, but I mean, this girl, like I said, she just has a space in my heart. It was so wonderful. I got to actually meet the artist. I got to meet Linda in person, and we got to hug, and we got our picture together, which was put up on the website, and I have pictures of it. And then after the ending of the tea party, before we all left, I got to meet the real mother of baby June, which I got to talk to her, and she is just an absolute sweetheart. And it was just I cried, guys. Like, when they called my name and they handed me the doll, I was crying. Like, I can't even get the point across to you on camera here how much this moment meant to me. It meant so much. So, her sweet face. She's got blue eyes. Her eyelashes, she's got upper and lower, and they are just rooted to perfection. Her eyebrows are phenomenal. Her lips, nose, and obviously she's looking more yellow in this. She's not yellow at all. This baby is perfection. So I kept the headband on that she came in, but her hair, she's put different colors in the hair. There's like ash blonde and blonde and some brown. And you can see the swirl, and it is just so beautiful. You can see the ear, just absolute perfection. And she's full limbed. Like I said, she's got a half torso. I'm not going to show, I'll show the half torso on my next baby, but this one I'm not going to show because I don't want to go messing with the outfit or the hair or anything. So she's full limbed and such a chunk of monk. I don't know. Focus. And her fingertips aren't this pink. It's the camera's adding some color that's not there, but the palm of her hand is perfection. Shoulder. The creases are perfect. You can see the mottling along the skin, though I'm not sure how well that shows up on camera. Not overdone mottling, because obviously she's not very new, but the artist still gave her quite a bit of texture. The veining is spot on. Beautiful nails, as you guys can see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, this doll looks as real as you can get, basically. And I've named this, this sweet girl, Linda June, because, obviously, her artist's name is Linda Hill, and then she's the, June kid, so Linda June. Full-legged, and her thighs go all the way up here. She's very, very big girl. For anybody interested in the kit that doesn't have it yet and is thinking about it, she is a chunk-a-munk. She's got a nice little birthmark there that I love. Ankles are painted to perfection. They're a little pinker. Her toes, I just love, love, love her toes. The nails. Bottoms of her feet. Here's her thighs. Bottoms of her feet. And her nails. And, like, after Rose was done, guys, we spent, like, 3 more days in Salt Lake City, because we stayed for, like, an actual vacation. And, I was so worried, guys, about all these dolls I had in my room. Like, I was hiding them in my suitcases and putting clothes on top of them. Like, and not saying that I didn't trust the maids, but you can never trust the maids in a hotel. And it was so nerve-wracking. Every time I went back into my hotel room, it was like, please still be there. I mean, luckily I didn't have any problems, but it was just one of those, like, in the back of my mind, it was like, ah! And then going on the plane with everybody, like, it was so fun going home. Everybody thought these guys were so real, and they would, like, look at it and then do a double take and, like, look at it again and was like, oh my god, it's not moving. It was, like, just totally wonderful experience. You know, the second I got home from Rose, guys, like, I've already missed it. I wish I could go back in 2020, but my wallet just does not agree. It was a pricey trip for me, so I'm hoping my goal is every 2 years, so I'm gonna hope for 2021 to go back. So, and that is Miss Linda June. I hope you guys love her as much as I do. She, like I said, has a very special place in my heart. So, if you guys just give me a second, I'll be back with the next baby. And we are back, guys. And with my final baby that I purchased from Rose. Remember, Tina, July, and Dakota Eleanor, I did not actually buy at the show. I never made it back to their booths. So I actually only went home with 3 babies. This sweet girl, June, and my cuddle baby. And I did take this sweet girl's clothes off because I wanted to be able to show you guys the torso. This is the Joseph Awake by Bountiful Baby, and he was painted by Vivian Samora of Forever Sprouts Nursery, and I bought him at the show the first day. It's funny, I saw, you know, I've been watching the kit since it came out, but seeing it at the show like that, it caught my eye the right way, and I totally wanted it, and I love her to death. So her name is Lake, because it was my first ever Rose doll show, and we were in Salt Lake City, so Lake. And then Elizabeth, because my middle name is Elizabeth. So Lake Elizabeth. And I've made her a girl, but obviously, as you guys know, the real Joseph was a boy, and it was just a wonderful experience. On the second day of the show, actually, I got to talk to the real Joseph's actual mother, and it was such a fun experience. She was telling us about him at that age, and what he was like now, and it was just so sweet to actually talk to her and meet her in person. So, just such a wonderful experience all around. I mean, and not just these babies, but the whole experience all the way around. It was put together so nicely. Everybody was so kind. It was my first time ever. It was just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience. So, without any further ado, I'll show you Miss Lake. This is a big chunk of monk. Before I put her on camera, actually, I had her in a 12-month onesie. So, I mean, obviously, there's some leg way. It depends on how the doll was stuffed, what kind of body, the torso, the way the clothes fit. They're not always that big, but my girl is a chunk of monk. Okay, so here's her face. One of the things this artist did that I really love, she painted on the top and bottom lashes, which I think was really neat. I've never had a baby with that, and it's really different. I'm not sure that I would like it on every kit. It looks gorgeous on this kit. I really do love it on this kit. And it's very unique and different, so I love that. And Vivian Zamora of Forever Sprouts Nursery is on Facebook. There's her eyebrows. And for anybody that met me or talked to me at the show, this little girl was the baby that I did bring to the awards banquet and to the tea party. She's got gorgeous painted hair. I love it. This is a big chunk of monk, so you can see the swirl. And this little girl, I've been changing constantly. I love her. Her beautiful ears. I love how her ears are redder, and again, they have the wet look like a baby should have. I just haven't had a lot of time to, I'm just getting not back into my reborns, I've never stopped liking them, but getting back into being able to post them. Like I said, I had a busy few months, so, so her beautiful ear, and her cheeks, and again, the camera doesn't show the color, she's not yellow, excuse me, she's not yellow at all. And here's what the torso looks like for anybody that doesn't know, though I'm sure you guys have seen it by now. And Vivian just did a gorgeous job with her veining. It's showing up a little bit dark here. Her veining is not this dark. Everything is colored where it should be. The creases are nicely. It's coming out kind of washed out, but you know, it's right around the nipple area, and the creases are perfect, and the shoulder area is the armpit area is a little pinker. She's full-limbed. As you can see, she is a chunk of monk. As most of you guys know, everybody and their mother knows this kit. Again, the veining really isn't that dark, though it's showing up really dark on camera. And, I mean, this part is pinker than the rest of her, but it's not this red. So just keep that in mind. Her nails are gorgeous. And beautiful. More veining. This, I do have to give this artist a lot of credit. She did a really nice job with the veining. And this isn't one particular artist, but I've noticed with babies, just in general, like when I was looking at them at the show and stuff, and when I look at their pictures online, the veining is what I see they lack the most. They'll only put it in a couple of spots and make it extremely tiny, which, I mean, it should be extremely tiny and probably very hard to notice, but, like, I don't know if it's just because I'm an EMT or, you know, I have some medical knowledge, but people have a lot of veins on them. You know, if you look at my wrist, I'm not sure how well it's going to show up on camera, which it doesn't at all, but your veins actually go all the way up your arm and stuff, so, and there's, you know, you have veins running down your chest, and it's, people have a lot of veining, so I like to see babies that have, not that I don't like the babies that don't, it's not that at all. Each baby is gorgeous in its own way, but I just love that it's an extra detail that this artist put in. So there's her arm. And her sweet little fist with the dimples. I just love the dimples on the fingers. And the nails. You can see it better on this hand because it's closed. The other one was awkward to show you guys. But she nailed it. She did beautifully. The half torso cuts off about here. So then it's just cloth. He does have full legs, which are huge. I have really small hands, but I can't even get it'd take about 2 hands to get all the way around this leg. Like, she is a chunk-a-monk. Knees are painted nicely. It's really not that red, but it is a little pinker than the rest, as it should be. Her sweet nails. On the bottom of her feet, and again, she put some blue down there. And you can see the mottling. Again, not newborn mottling, but some undertones, which look really nice. Her sweet baby nails. And the bottoms of her sweet feet. And that is Miss Lake Elizabeth. And as you guys can see, she is just absolutely adorable. So I have one more baby to show you. This is not a rose baby at all, but I have not done a details video for her yet. And I'm going to cut it off now just so I have enough time to show her to you guys in the same video. So I will be back in just a second. And then finally, and I had to put her in a different place because obviously she's not going to fit in my swing. Miss Margaret, which you guys saw in my last box opening video. She is the Madeline kit by Petra. And she is a toddler kit. And again, she was painted by Peyton Gordon of Vinyl Angels Nursery on Instagram. And I have another baby by her. I just love her artwork. And this baby girl was painted to perfection. So here is her sweet face. You can see her. And she's showing up really yellow. I think it's because of the spot I have her in. But there's nowhere else I can put her for the time being. She's not yellow at all. There we go. Beautiful. I really love her brown eyes. Her mouth was painted beautifully. She nailed the teeth and the lips. And you guys, I don't think you guys can really see it, which is such a bummer, but she's got the red cheeks that she should have. And the red around the nose in all the right places. Her creasing is gorgeous. She is full-limbed. And I put her in this outfit so I could basically show you guys everything. But full-limbed. So I could dress her in rompers and stuff, which is cool. My camera keeps going blurry. I'm so sorry, guys. There we go. There's her beautiful nails. And again, it's showing up really yellow. She's not yellow at all. And the fingertips are almost coming across as orange. They're not orange at all. They're more of a pinker color, which I actually absolutely adore, actually. One of the first things I noticed when I did the box opening was her fingertips and stuff, which are gorgeous. And the nails are painted perfectly. Showed you that arm. Let's show you this arm. I apologize for my dogs. I put them out so I could do this, and they're bad. So her beautiful hand. And, I mean, the skin tone is perfect, guys. The veining is perfect, which did not show up on camera at all with this one, but... So she is a standing kit. I'm just rolling up her skirt so I can show you her limbs. The knee is pinker like it should be. Come on, focus. There we go. And you can see a little bit the undertones. She is not just like solid one color. She did a very, very good job painting her. The ankles are pinker like they should be. And her toes, and again, just like her fingertips, she did the same thing with her toes, which I love, love, love. Beautiful, beautiful nails. Get to the bottom of her feet here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Here's her other toes. Let me see if I can show you guys her ears. Beautiful. Painted so beautiful. And she's rooted so beautifully. It's thinner on the top like a baby her age would have. Is like the perfect length. I'm going to show you guys from behind. I've been playing with it a little bit, so, but, I mean, it's perfect length. You know, like I said, it's thinner on the top, like a baby her age would have. Peyton just did an awesome job with the rooting. She is just overall a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous toddler. She couldn't have done a better job. I love, love, love everything about her and how she came out. She was totally 100% worth the wait. So with that being said, and that was our last baby, thank goodness. Sorry to kept you guys here so long. I wanted to get caught up because, you know, I didn't want to let it pile on any longer, and it was time. I promised I was going to get it, and I finally got it, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed seeing everybody. Thank you so much for watching this super long video. Don't forget to rate, comment. I love, love, love reading your comments, and to subscribe. I make videos when I can. I'd like to be more regular. I'm working on that part, but I'm on Instagram almost daily. My job allows me to have a phone with me, so basically when I'm bored, I'm on my phone. So even if I'm not posting that second, I'm usually pretty much on it unless I'm driving. So, I mean, there are reasons why I wouldn't get back to you or wouldn't be on, but for the most part, I'm on. So, all links are in the description box. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday and have a wonderful night. God bless. Bye-bye, guys.